Night. Are you ready?
Are you ready for the podcast? Whole lot we gon' broadcast. Dropping gems, these are all facts. Shooting flicks like Men in Black. Are you ready for the podcases? Hitting every spot, Dalmatian. Taking off like a spaceship. Podcast is not basic. 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 Let's go. Podcast is not basic.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Si?
Yo, what's up, boy?
Chilling,
Fresh
yo.
Adidas on tonight.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to episode 23, Homecoming Hookups. You riding with the crew, the originators of Opinionated-Facts. You got your boy Fifth here.
CY, we ready? AKA, we ready?
AKA, we ready. Hey, so what's up, man? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the ride. Episode 23 in the building. How you feeling, dog?
Oh, good, man. Sunday, good weather, homecoming week.
It is in fact homecoming week, my brother, and and we talked weeks about this, that we was ready for this particular week coming up, and I'm in fact quite psyched, my brother. I'm quite psyched, as
Me
they
too,
may
man.
say.
Me too.
What's good?
I ain't nothing going on, man. My Ray rocking that Prince.
Hey, man, I was just about to say how incredible dope that shirt is. Salute the Prince.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. I always heard incredible things about Prince, about this incredible music vault he got and everything like that. But
Definitely.
that is my guy, man. That is my guy. You know,
I thought you said you were more of a Michael fan than Prince.
I did. I say that's my guy. I never listed him on the list of things that we are people that we cannot disparage on this show, which are once again Aretha Franklin, Michael Jackson, and Tim Duncan.
I thought it's somebody else, right? Anita Baker.
Well, Anita Baker's 1A. You know what I'm saying? So let's be careful with those names as we proceed along into this podcast. Okay.
Somebody just talked about Prince's basketball skills, and I think that's a, you know, a lot of people don't know that Prince could play basketball.
I didn't know until the Chappelle show how incredible Prince is at basketball. From what I understand, Prince is an incredible basketball player, and he's good at making pancakes.
As am I. Incredible basketball player.
Oh, okay. What? Give me a typical stat line for you at street ball.
What at what age?
Like now, I'm like, when the last time you played street ball?
I mean, I retired, but I mean, I'm saying, give me an age.
Okay, I get you at your peak around 17.
I would have probably did 17. Boom, 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 boom. Probably 12 points. You know what I'm saying? 6 of those would have been from the 3-point line. I give you about 4 assists, about 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and a foul.
Okay, here's the problem with that. I've never seen anybody play street ball and went to the foul line.
Everybody don't use them South Carolina rules, bro.
Dude, man, I've never played street ball, and they're like, yo, this, and one, he's shooting 2. Dude, I've never heard that bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. What do you play? The Y? I mean, is it street ball or like what? A park or what? The YMCA or like what? Pickup ball? Where do you go?
We say one word when we talk about basketball, man.
Okay.
Greensboro.
Oh God. All right.
That's it.
Yeah. I hear that, man. So
that's it. They thought, what people thought was, I was just all about baseball. They didn't know I was Steph Curry before Steph Curry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm left-handed. So name a good shooting left-hander. JJ Redick left-handed or somebody?
Who was? What's my man name that was left-handed?
Robert Ory. I'm thinking anybody like that is who that's the vein I'm in. JJ Redick, Robert Ory.
Oh, really?
Steph Curry. Miz from Shaw. Anybody.
Man. You said who now?
Yeah, Miz from Shaw. You remember Miz from New York? He could shoot.
I hear you, dog. I hear you. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Hey,
that's not why we here tonight. The people are anxious. They want to know about these homecoming hookups.
well, we'll get to that, my brother. We'll get to
They're
that.
anxious.
I get it. Again, welcome to episode 23, Homecoming Hookups, everybody. Welcome to the ride. Just like I said, it's been a crazy day, man. I feel out of place today, dog. A lot been going on today. I've been all over the place, man, and um, I'm all about routine, bro. And when my routine is fucked up, man, I seem like discombobulated and out of sorts a little bit. So today I'm a little out of sorts. So who knows what the fuck gonna come out of my mouth today? I'm a little out of sorts.
I was telling you earlier before we started. I could tell when you be out of sorts. Whenever I have a creative idea and you try to shoot it down really, really quickly, then you got some sort of problem.
You know, I probably was wrong on that, right? I was
You
allowed that. So here's the thing. So let's replay what happened like 5 minutes before we came on. Tell them. Let's walk through your creative idea.
I don't. I'm not. All I said was we're gonna change the theme song for next season, and it's gonna be like down south, like a boom boom.
Let's hear.
I'm not gonna give it to you. If you want the people to hear it, you have to sing it. But I'm just telling you, like I at some point we'll record it. We'll have the people house. The people recorded it, and we'll do what we need to do with it. But be on the lookout for that next season.
Well, I'll tell you what,
as well as before we go too far, and we talked about this, the Podcases will be going live from Shaw University's Homecoming 2021. The details will come out later this week. We'll put the cart before the horse, but we will be live. You will have an opportunity to come and check out your boys in person.
Yeah, you will in fact get to do that. We get to bring the Opinionated-Facts to you live and in person, and which the thing that we love to do. Starting 2022, we plan to do more of that, my brother, and you are right on topic with that. I gotta say, bro, going back to what you mentioned a second ago, I gotta say, man, this is the last 2 weeks has been the most we got the most feedback of any shows we've ever done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially this one that we're doing at this point, episode 23, as we come to the conclusion of our second season, man. Episode 23 has been it's been one of those things that people talk about, and that what we're going to say and how we're going to produce, how we're going to rock with this one, man. And typically I don't really think about our show prior to we doing it, but I kind of thought about this one here, man. So we're hoping that as we go through this hour and so that people are engaged in what we're saying and how we say it, and engage and hope that they say something back too. So with that said, my brother, this is the week.
This is the week, man.
This is homecoming week, man. So how are you feeling right now, man? Are you anxious or whatever? This is like the first one we did in 24 months or something like that?
Yeah, man. I think it'll be a little different. They said that you have to bring a vaccination card to get on the yard, vaccination card, and I think you also have to prove that you have a negative COVID test within like 72 hours or something like that.
What about
so? Yeah, some rules, but you know us, man. If it don't work out like that, we just move it to outside the gate,
So from what you're hearing, you got to have a vaccination card and what else?
A negative COVID test within 72 hours.
Just COVID test, not anything else. Okay, just negative COVID.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, with that said, I hope everyone's negative across the board, not only with COVID. Don't stop at being negative with COVID. Okay, just bring a card with negatives through everything. You know what I'm saying? So we can all have fun.
And
I,
a mask. And a mask.
and they got to be masked up too.
Mask up.
I got to hide the
Hey,
beard, bro. I gotta hide the beard.
Future was before his time, yo. Masked up.
So I gotta hide my beard.
How long is your joint?
Oh, it's
you get one of them short masks to stop like right up under your bottom lip or something.
I would not partake in what I was about to say here, but I leave that one alone. That's good. So if everyone can hear us just fine, just say just say hello, say hi, whatever on the chat, whatever you can hear us just fine. Just making sure. Just a little. I'm a little nervous right now in terms of what we got going out to make sure everything is fine on that side there. We as we came to this particular point in the season, man, we kind of thought about this particular show, and something we put out on Friday that generated a lot of feedback, right? You know what I'm saying? And we kind of want to touch on that a little bit, before we go on and do other things, man. That question was that question was quite, as you say, gaslighting. That's the word. Gaslighting. That's
manipulating as well. I think they go head to head. Gaslighting, manipulating.
It was a big gaslighting, right?
Yeah.
And here's the thing about how we're going to touch on that. Number one, I'm going to keep it 100% real on this particular subject, and to make sure that everyone's kind of understand where we're coming from and how we rock and everything like that. So what do you want to repeat the question? You want to repeat the whole question to anybody who's
The question was, has your college boyfriend, girlfriend, crush, or I guess you jump off, whatever, have they fallen off? Fallen off meaning, do they no longer have it? Have they, I guess, I don't want to get bashed. Have they gained a lot of weight? Do they? I just say I don't want to get bashed. Do they look like that? Has all of them nights at Raleigh Live and networks have they caught up with them?
Hey, I gotta say, bro.
Are they bringing extra bags to homecoming? Not only the bags in the car, but the ones under their eyes.
Hey, there's a young lady that I thought was super dope at school, man. I see her regularly, not regularly, but I see her on social media every now and then, man. And I must say, I would not be glancing at her at homecoming week. Just as you just leaving that. She don't look the same.
What you mean? What's different about it?
How much time we got? We got an hour and a half to talk about that.
Yeah. We got.
Okay.
Let's go. What she look like? Okay, go ahead.
She was a bit snobbish in school, right? Because I think she was at the point where she got a lot of attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
And rightfully so. She was a very voluptuous woman. She's a very nice looking woman and everything like that.
You should have known.
And it didn't carry over. It didn't carry over for these years. So when I see her now,
what happened?
I don't know what happened. You have to ask her what happened. I'm not going to ask her what happened. I'm pretty sure she's watching, but it's something that happened. Yeah.
Oh,
something happened.
Wow. You getting deep. Okay.
Well, something happened to her. I don't know what happened to her, but she doesn't look the same like she did when we went to school, though. But by her post that she puts up, she thinks she does.
It's a lot
you know
of
what I'm saying? So,
a lot of those.
But young lady, you don't. So, but yeah, go back to that question, dog. What you were saying. So that was the question. It was a very good question. So, what was your instant feedback from that? What do you think about that?
A few people. Well, the instant feedback was nobody really wanted to, I guess, call anybody out. I think when you come from a school as small as ours, everybody kind of knows who you used to talk to, or they know at least somebody used to talk to. So I guess people were saying, "Oh, well, I don't want to say because if I say, then they know it was X, Y, and Z, and I don't want to, cause any issues with that." So, like I said, our school is small. It's not an A&T or Central with 10, 15,000 students. So I know who you dated when you were at Shaw. You know who I dated when I was at Shaw. Situations like that. So you don't really want to. I guess people don't really want to say, "Oh yeah, they did, they didn't." So I think a lot of people didn't want to say nothing. A few people came in and said, "Nah, man, my crush is still my crush," or a person that I like, she still has it. Blah blah blah. But um, a lot of people decline to answer, and I kind of wonder why. And we said you don't have to give a name. You could just say, "Yeah, man, they fell off." Some people said they fell off.
Right. And it's
But
funny. And you say, Sal, you said this a long time ago about a lot of things that we put out there about on my show and all like that. Some people are kind of taken back and not want to answer or comment about things we say in public, but we get feedback on like a text message
DMs,
or
yeah.
DMs.
Mhm.
So I got a couple of DMs about the question. Yeah, I got a couple of DMs about the question, and one of the question, and one of them was like, "What do you mean?"
You know what I mean.
You know what the fuck I mean. You know what I'm saying? And and I appreciate the people that went into detail about it. I thought it was a fun question. It was no harm, no foul type question. And like I said, it's something that we see every time we go back to homecoming. No matter what homecoming you at, there people are always looking for the person that they may have had a crush on and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a
Right.
very dope question, and I appreciate everyone who gave us some feedback on that. You know what I'm saying? Because as we go into this week, it's going to be a lot of people going to be messaging each other with the old big hey, how you doing, big head, and stuff like that, and as Sai smiles about that, I'm pretty sure people will partake in a little extracurricular activities, man. But at the end of the day, man, I'm super excited to come to Raleigh and do what the podcasts do. You know what I'm saying? It's just we generate conversation, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So the crazy thing is these days, man, at our age, I'm gonna just throw out an age, between like 35 and 40. Man, you can't really. You gotta walk gingerly because some people sick. You know what I'm saying? Like we're at that age now. We've lost a couple of classmates. You know what I'm saying? Through death and different reasons. But some people are they're not well. So I mean I can see why some people you don't want to say. You say something about somebody, man. Next thing you know they suffering with illness and high blood pressure, diabetes, all kinds of illnesses that people suffer from. So I mean, I can see why some people wouldn't have wanted to say nothing, but I would. I'm not gonna say our brothers, but I think our sisters from Shaw. I was a little surprised they didn't want to comment more because they have notoriously been known as savage, right? When it comes to an ex. And I was surprised not to have gotten more messages from them saying, "Oh yeah, he fell off. Yeah, 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 he a size 42 in the waist now. Yeah, yeah, they ain't like when we was in school. But
hey,
they ain't. We the guys we kind of always kind of keep it. We keep it light. We blah 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 because I mean I don't know. Guys just kind of keep it light.
right.
But women normally come in and they are kind of savage, and I didn't get that. I didn't get a lot of that from our sisters at Shaw U. And if they own the night, go ahead and shoot us a name, some initials, or something like that.
They won't do that, bro. They won't do that
You don't
because
think so?
no, they won't do that. And I think a lot of that has to do with well, I keep quiet about why they won't do that.
Now go ahead.
No, I won't do that. I just
If we keep quiet, we like them.
so I have to keep quiet a lot of times. I've been reprimanded this week about some of the things I've said in the past, so I have to be on my best behavior this week. This show, I have to be on my very best behavior. Things may slip out, so with all due respect, allow that to slip out. I've been reprimanded by the head of the podcast to say I have to watch what the fuck I say. So I will be I will be a little subdued this week.
All right, bro. It's homecoming. It's homecoming week.
Man, come on, that's some bullshit, bro. Like I said, I wanted people to kind of go in and impact. There was a couple of people that actually went in and gave us a nice story about their situation, and it was great because it was one person that responded kind of late, but she put out she didn't put any names out, but it was a really dope story in terms of her situation with this guy and how they hook up and things of that nature. And she's said it was but for the most part, everyone that commented say their crushes or people that they thought was really nice, they still look relatively good.
Right,
And and so I was like, okay, that's dope, man. So maybe we can rekindle some things with a couple of people as they go to homecoming this week, man. And we can all say that was because of the cases. Maybe we get to sit at the head table. Maybe we get to do the toast at the wedding. As people go into matrimony after homecoming.
We'll be the godfather.
Be the godfather, having some babies at late to mid 40s. And
We'll be the godfather.
To be the godfather. But I
Right.
thought it was a very good question, bro. Salute to Sai for coming up with that question, man. I thought it was a great question to ask people and how they feel about homecoming and things of that nature. But I'm glad everyone kind of jumped in on that. What's up, bro?
I'm saying, man, I was having a convo, man. I was actually having this conversation a couple of weeks ago. I was back up at my law school with a couple of classmates, and this is actually a good question for this. Like, how do you feel about like yourself at this age? You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, your versus your 21, 22, 23-year-old self, however old you were at Shaw, like yourself at that age versus this age. I think that's a pretty good introspective question about, how do you feel about yourself? Because I think we know, like, if you're not, and none of us are what we were at 21, but do you feel like, hey, I'm doing what I need to do to kind of stay in shape to try to keep it all together? You know what I'm saying? Because at this age, right around your early mid 40s is sometimes when it starts to fall apart. And I'm not saying fall apart physically. I'm talking about physically, mentally, like when you may get diagnosed with some things or situations like that. We see a lot of us taking health and stuff more serious. So that's a question I would I would ask you, my brother. How do you feel about yourself? And I know you're in pretty good shape. You eat well and think you work out. You got a bike. I don't know if you ride it, but so I think you're in pretty good shape.
Here's the thing. I go to the doctor every December. That's December 16th is my birthday. So every year I go to the doctor annually to get checked up and get looked at and all that. But I also go at 6 months to do like just a semi physical or whatever. The one thing they always told me, they told me last year, they told me back in June, my doctor told me, she was like, hey, listen, you need to slow down and take more vacations and chill, because I have a propensity to be, I'm always running. I don't slow down, and I'm always doing something. And she said, you got to kind of slow down a little bit, because she saw my blood pressure kind of spike up in June or whatever. But I try to take care of myself. I try to eat right. I do smoke cigars or whatever, but it is what it is with that. But I do eat right. I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian. A lot of people know that. But I try. I think I do pretty well by taking care of myself. I got a pretty good idea where I'm at. My doctor seemed pretty happy. So if I'm not at homecoming next week, that's probably rush my ass to the hospital. But I think I'm in great shape, man. She told me I'm in good shape. I'm doing pretty goddamn well, man. I implore everybody to go to the doctor at least once a year, annually. Just go annually, let them stick their finger up your ass, whatever you got to do. Make sure you go into the doctor and get yourself checked out.
Why would that be
man.
the first thing you say, bro?
Because you have to do. Okay, listen. I don't care what these motherfuckers tell you. At 40 years old, a man should be getting the finger stuck up ass. Not by your girlfriend. I'm talking about your doctor. You know what I'm saying? Go to the doctor and get a finger stuck up your ass and find out where you at. Stop being scared. If you have to close your eyes, tell the dudes light candles, do whatever you have to do. Go put that gown on, open that shit, and get your finger stuck up your ass to find out if you got any zygotes or whatever up in your ass. Whatever they tell you. just be, you know what I'm saying? It's better to find out late than never. You know what I'm saying?
So right, you're right. You're definitely
Yeah,
right
man.
about
I mean,
that.
it is what it is, man. And I mean, you know, you won't feel right for about a day or two, but shit, man. You know, shit. Your girlfriend's sticking her finger up your ass. Why not a doctor?
Bro, I thought you said you're gonna be subdued, man.
Okay, I apologize. But seriously, go to the doctor and get yourself checked out, man. Because we want everybody to be around. Because we love people, man. Real talk, you know. Because we talk about this, you know, from time to time. Because we're going to do something coming up with some you know, getting people with their health and everything getting right and all that. Have some doctors and come on, kind of push people to get more healthy as they get a little older. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because despite whatever you may think, it's always important to get yourself checked out and make sure everything is working on the inside as you should be.
Right. If you want
You know what I'm
to keep up that homecoming hookup, you got to stay healthy, man.
Hey, you gotta listen. If you want to be right for the homecoming hookup, if you want that other person to look across the yard and say, "Look at that over there," you gotta be right. You gotta make sure everything is right. You know what I'm saying? If you have to wear the spandex t-shirts to keep everything tight, by all means wear that. Do whatever you have to do this week. If you have to go on a no carb diet for the next 6 days, do that. You know what I'm saying? But you should do whatever you have to do to to do all right. If you got to wear makeup and do that, man. We want to see everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah, man. So
definitely.
Hey, man, how was your week, dog?
Oh man, my week was good, man. Good. Regular work week, man.
Yeah. So tell me, what are you looking forward to coming up this week to homecoming? What's kind of like sticking out in your mind to like, yo, I'm looking forward to this?
Probably the tailgate. It's kind of my thing. Me and Slack gonna be out there.
Big Slack, yo, salute to Slack, man. Oh, before you get started, bro, I want to send a shout out to the Shaw U Zoo Facebook group on the Shaw U Zoo Facebook group on Facebook. You know,
right.
Thank you guys for supporting us, putting our information out within the group, man, rocking with us, man. We sincerely salute everybody, the admins over at the group, man. Thank you. I just want to send a quick shout out to you guys, man. You guys are the best. Appreciate all the support. Salute to you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? And salute to everybody who's watching tonight, my brother.
Yeah. Definitely the zoo is a good group, man. Came on and put a lot of us in there, allowed a lot of us to get in there and talk about stuff that we can relate to. You know, I say, man, I tell people all the time, man, if you if you have ever used 118 East South Street as your mailing address, then we family. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, exactly.
Some of our classmates used it long after school.
they're by by collegiate standards. They're doctors by now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Whatever you could be at Shaw, man.
Let me tell you something, bro. I appreciate everybody at Shaw for everything that they have given me. And you know, we always talk about giving back side. You know, we always talk about doing things that we can give back. So we're gonna dedicate this episode 23 to giving back. We're gonna give back love.
No. I told you Sunday night when we talked after our show. I said the homecoming hookup is actually hooking up your school with some green, some bills, some dividends after you've graduated. That's the real homecoming hookup, bro.
Well, not for this show, but yeah.
No, it is. It is.
No,
bro. Is that okay? No. Hey man, let me have my moment. Let me get deep. Let me get deep, yo.
And watch the motherfuckers leave. But go ahead.
The homecoming hookup is hooking our school back up, man, and doing something as small as joining the NAA. I think it's $85 a year. You know what I'm saying? Doing something as small as joining the NAA, man. Join the NAA. Join your local chapter. Give us less than $100 a year, man. Bring a couple of packs of paper to the meeting, man. That's the only way we survive, bro. We got to do that. Now that we've had that brief intermission, let's get back to Slack and that tequila that he's gonna be walking around holding in his hand on Saturday.
Oh boy, I don't want none of that shit. I do want some.
You don't want none of that?
I want some of that, bro. Let me tell you something.
Say it again so Slack can hear you.
Slack, bro, bring that shit. Slack, bring that shit. hey, I gotta tell you, the matter at hand here for episode 23, man. Because we know how fast this hour and a half going to shoot the fuck by if we don't say what we got to say, man. The homecoming hookups, and here's the beauty part about homecoming hookups, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no harm, there's no foul with it, right? There's no harm, there's no foul with it, and what we have done. Hey, well, let me back up. I'm gonna let you decide. Every week, I'm gonna let you decide. We have a special list. We have an opinionated facts list every week, and we have one dedicated to the homecoming hookups. So I'm gonna allow you to. I'm gonna let you decide which list you want. The first list is the simple rules for hooking up. That's list number 1. List number 2 is signs that you flirt too much. That's list number 2. And we can do all of them if you want to, but the next one here is 10 things you didn't know about a girl who's been dating, who's been single for a while. And the last one here, 8 signs that you're in love. So you want to do the simple rules of hooking up, the signs that you flirt too much, or the signs that you're in love. Which list do you want to do, or just ask the good people out there which list they want to rock with?
What list y'all want to rock with? I know I don't want to hear nothing about signs that you in love.
Okay. No. All right. Cool. Okay. Hold on a second.
Scratch that off.
All right. Hold on a second. That one's gone. So what's left? So what do people want to hear? They want to hear the simple rules of hooking up, or what they want to rock with?
It seems like the people said they want to hear the simple rules of hooking up. Everybody's saying that.
All right. Here we go. Here's the opinionated facts list for this week. The simple rules of hooking up. As we go through them here, everyone, please keep track of these as lists, and we will email them to anybody who needs this list here to put them in your shirt pocket for homecoming. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready? You ready, Si?
We ready, man.
Please keep track, my brother. Here's number 8. These are 8 simple rules for hooking up. Here's number 8. Number 8. Have fun with it. Have fun with it, which means basically the whole essence of hooking up is to have fun. So you got to keep that in perspective. Just say, look, we want to have fun as we hook up. You know what I'm saying?
You got wait. You know, I got commentary. You got to put your phone on airplane mode. I'm asking the people. You every week you come on here and say we talk about opinionated facts, all that other stuff you say. Yes. Now, you got to put your phone on airplane mode.
I would suggest you do.
Or would you put it on airplane mode, or would you rather wake up or finish up and you got 22 missed calls? Which one?
Well, the 22 missed calls gonna come from the guy that's 50 years old. That you're married.
No.
Yeah, man.
No.
Yes, man. The 50-year-old guy you left at home. And you came back to homecoming. That you kind of ashamed to show that you're dating. You're dating somebody named Willie or something like that.
Bro, did we not? You don't remember a few years ago there was a homecoming phone call situation. Not dealing with either one of us that we laughed about for about 2 days. You don't remember that?
I quite remember that.
Happening to a buddy of ours?
Yes. And I'm sure he's watching.
So airplane mode or no airplane mode, just you ain't answering the phone.
Just don't answer the fucking phone. Just don't answer the phone. Because Willie gonna be pissed off when you get back to fuck home or whatever you're gonna have. Listen, just don't answer the phone. Number 8, just have fun with it.
Wait. Clear, Willie. We're not talking about Willie Gary, but Willie. Go ahead.
No, we're not talking about Willie Gary. We're talking about Mr. Willie back at your hometown that you married to or you dating like an old motherfucker.
Wait. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. No, I mean, this old motherfucker named Willie. That's who you dating, and you ashamed to bring him back because he old, and you that's what you grasp onto when you got.
So you're not bringing Papa to homecoming.
Don't bring Papa ass to homecoming with his shirt tucked in, with a jersey tucked in, with his sandals on. Don't bring that motherfucker here. Don't bring his ass.
Got it.
Okay, all right. Number 7, treat them like a friend. They're your friend, man. You got to treat. If you're going to hook up with somebody, treat them as a friend. That means if you guys weren't friends initially, you're friends now. So when you're hooking up,
friend like what?
Just
like friend like I introduce you to my mate friend, because there's some of those too, or a friend like.
Give me. What you mean by that? Give me what you mean by that.
What you mean? Like, this. Well, I'm gonna. Don't hate me, females, but I'm gonna do it from a female perspective. Oh, this the bro right here.
Oh, your play cousin?
Yeah, this is my cousin, big cousin.
This my play cousin,
bro. Yeah,
my play cousin.
Friends like that. Yeah, y'all go act like y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they know who we talk. They know who it is.
They know
my
what
play
I'm
cousin.
talking about.
They know what they're talking about. You want to keep that shit. Keep it. Y'all keep y'all shit friendly and everything like that. So number 8 is you got to have fun with it. Number 7 is treat them as a friend. That means like what Sai said, play cousins and all that shit you come up with to get them through the day. You know what I'm saying? So this, if anybody say this is my play cousin, that means they are in. Yes, they're doing something. Number 6 is, Sai, you said this a few weeks back. Don't form a routine.
Mm-mm.
Don't form a routine.
Not if you got to break it.
Don't form a routine. And exactly, routines often lead to feelings. So I guess when you walk into this whole situation and this weekend or whatever, and just say, hey, listen, it behooves anybody. That's the Podcases word for the week, behooves. It behooves anybody to just be upfront and say this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's male and female, just walk in and say, listen, I just want to, whatever, what people call it.
So ain't no routine. Like, okay, we get to Raleigh on Thursday.
Right. I want some cootie cat.
We go meet out at Crabtree, walk around like we used to do at Shaw, and then we get a room behind Crabtree and hang out.
I want some cootie cat. Tell her you want cootie cat. Yes, yeah, you want a little cootie cat. So you kind of tell them why, say, hey, listen, you're a beautiful person, but we need to do I want cootie cat. So you just be up, you know what I'm saying? Don't form a routine with them. Number 8 is have fun with it. Number 7 is treat them as a friend. Number 6 is don't form a routine with them. Here's number 5. I don't know how you feel about this side. It says check in with them.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. You on campus and I ain't know? Like you get to campus. If you coming from north, you should have hit me in Richmond. If you coming from south, you should have hit me in Greenville. Right?
Say that again, brother. So they can get the gist of what you're saying.
Taking too long. If you coming from up north, anywhere up north, you hit me in Richmond. That's That's about 2 hours and 30 minutes before you get to Raleigh.
Checkpoints.
You coming from south, you hit me in Greenville before you get to Raleigh, right?
You have to do that, bro. It's important to get the little check-in.
Why would I not let you check in? And I'm on campus in somebody else's face, and you walk up on me.
So I said it. I didn't. I'm just reading the list.
No, I'm only reading. I'm reading the list that you emailed me.
All right.
I got a list.
Hey, so I got a list there. He just, So number 4. Number 4. This is an opinion, but everyone, this is your opinion. Whatever you want to use. It says use protection. Yeah. Okay. So there's no comments on that one. So I think we should strike that one because no one's talking about that. Okay. So there's no comments on use protection. Okay. So no. I thought no comment.
Let me see.
Okay.
Nobody has said.
No.
Oh no, they said facts.
Facts.
FAX.
Motherfuckers were awfully slow on that one.
They were. Well, you ain't had nothing the last 19 years.
Okay. All right.
You ain't had that the last 19 years. Hey, what's the? You ain't never got pregnant before?
Oh man. Hey, man. Listen, man. They say use protection, folks. You know what I'm saying? Use protection. So number 8 is have fun with it. Number 7 is treat them like a friend. Number 6 is don't form a routine. Number 5 is check in with them. And number 4 is use protection. We're gonna move to number 3 is be cool with their friends.
Yeah, you might as well, because you done probably hit one or two of them. So, no need to rock the boat.
So let's stop there for a second, Si. Let's stop there. Now, does anything change? Is there an expiration date if you did something with somebody's friend? Does that stop? Is an expiration date say, well, that happened like 17, 18 years ago, so you can sleep with their
21 years ago, dude. Are we? I mean, what's the rule?
cutoff?
I think it depends on. I don't know, man. Like that's a question. I mean that people should ask, man. Like we all know, like we've had like classmates who dated somebody and then they might have married a friend or you know what I'm saying, something like that. You know, cues the song. I cue the song "Everybody Knew But Me."
Well, just a personal. I mean, you know, I'm not holding you to it, but it's a personal estimate for you. What would be like a number for you? 20 years, you say?
No, I don't really have a number. I think it would be. I think it depends on the level of closeness between the friends. Like,
that's cool.
Then if you know, if they're really close, they talk all the time. They don't see each other nothing but homecoming. Then it ain't nothing. Like, you know, if they talk all the time. Then yeah.
Okay, so I don't have a number. So
yeah. What, do you have a number
for me? It's like
well,
somebody.
No. I don't. Does anybody out here have a number that they want to provide? Like, how long? I mean, and it depends on where the relationship going. Like, are y'all gonna get married and like, you know, your best man hit your wife at some point? Like,
well, here's the thing for me. I use the simplistic terms of Shaw. You know, we all went to Shaw mid to late 90s, right? And here it is, 2021, some 20 some odd years later, right? I think anybody that you're not married to is fair game to anybody else. That's the way I look at it. It is what it is. If you're not married to her, you're not in holy matrimony with that person, that's fair game. That's just the way I look at it. It is what it is.
I think it comes down to like your comfortability level. What you're comfortable with. Like, I mean, I don't know. I think it just comes down to your level. Like I'm reminiscing. No, it depends on your. It depends on like your. I don't want to call them ethics, but like your character, man. Like if you like, oh, I ain't nothing. Like, you know, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, that's long. I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? Versus,
I remember.
Hey, my niece just put up there, man. It's like The Best Man. You remember The Best Man?
Yeah.
Although he didn't know about that in that situation.
Yeah, I just yeah, okay.
So many people on Earth though. Why we gotta sleep with somebody's friend?
Because they're there.
So many people on Earth, man.
But they're there, son. I mean, but here's the thing. Yeah,
but you don't always want to go for the low hanging fruit. Sometimes you want to build your legs up so you can jump up and grab the high fruit. Right? You don't always want to go for the low.
My mic is on. I'm just staring at you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
You know, sometimes you don't want to go for the low hanging fruit. I would venture to say, if you meet somebody at Shaw, if y'all talk long enough, you will bump heads with somebody.
So, I've known you for a long time, bro. I've never seen you date any low hanging fruit. Nothing with rotten spots on it or nothing. So I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know what this low hanging fruit. What's low hanging fruit? Tell me what's low hanging fruit, bro. before we move on to number 3. I mean number 2. What is low hanging fruit? Your headset's not working?
Repeat yourself.
What's low hanging fruit?
Something that's just extremely easy, man. Like, yo.
No, keep going.
Before I started it, let me start here. Before I started this podcast, I had a respectable and to myself reputation. It will remain that way.
I understand.
Or I quit.
I get it.
It's in my contract.
It's in his contract. So he's not gonna elaborate on that shit. Okay, so here we go. Number 8 is have fun with it. Number 7 is treat them like friends. 6, don't form a routine with them. Number 5, check in with them. Number 4 with them is wear protection. Number 3 is be cool with their friends. Number 2 is don't rush to leave. Here's what that means here for good people. That means even if you're hooking up, many women prefer a little cuddling session after sex. That means after you get the cootie cat, that means you got to hang out for a little while. You got to cuddle with them.
We ain't got but 2 days.
That's just the rules, bro. That's just the rules. So that means that you got to have that conversation with them.
B. Rose told me to be there by 12.
So
Rose said I got to be at the door by 12.
So anybody's willing to get the case's cootie cat, we have to be out by 12. Okay. So
this guy.
So the cases have to be out there by 11:57 to get to the party. So we can't cuddle. So and the number 1 rule for hooking up for homecoming or whenever we got this for homecoming, the number 1 rule is, are you ready for this one, bro?
Probably not, but go ahead.
Know exactly what you're getting into.
Well, if you've been getting into it since 98, you probably know.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. You got to know what you're getting into, and I think they simply mean by that this. You know what's happening with this situation.
It might have been trash in 98. It might still be trash in 2021. But that's your thing.
Here's the problem I have with that.
That's your thing, right?
Here's the problem with it. I've never, and I've heard people talk about this all the time. I've never had bad vagina, like bad sex. What is that? What is bad sex? What is that?
Sex is not good.
Well, okay, I get that. But what does that encompass? What does bad sex mean?
I don't think you would say like bad sex, but I think you would say like we're not sexually compatible, right?
Okay.
Right? We ain't got no sexual compatibility. Like, damn.
I don't know what that means.
No chemistry. Somebody just said it. Lack of chemistry. You got no chemistry. It just ain't. It ain't there. No connection. Like it's just blah. Yo. What time the party start again? Yeah. You might. Okay. Let's say maybe you haven't had bad sex, but maybe you've had sex better. Or great sex, right?
You know, let me give you something here that makes sex the best in the whole wide world. Let me give you something right here. Write this down. Anybody who out there listening to this, I guarantee you it makes the sex the best in the world. Listen to me. If you want to have the most mind-blowing sex ever, please listen to me. Turn your headsets on. Listen to what I have to say. And anybody, if you agree with me, just type simply agreed. If you want to have the best sex ever, sneak around and have sex with somebody. It will blow your mind. If you're sneaking around to have sex, it is the best sex ever. Agree or disagree? I'm pretty sure everyone will say agree, because what it is you can be sneaking around with Fiona off Shrek and having sex with her, but just the idea that no one knows what you guys are doing. You guys are sneaking around, but just the idea of that on top of what you're already doing, it is mind blowing, and it just adds something to it. It's just an innate thing about sneaking around that adds something else to sex. I guess you don't agree, but that just what.
What you be telling me? Yeah, my mic is on. I'm just staring at you.
You never heard that?
No, I never heard it.
So what's going to happen this weekend when a lot of people hook up, whatever, for homecoming? They're gonna on Sunday be like, oh my God, that was the best sex ever. No, you're just sneaking around to do it. That's all it is. You're just sneaking around to do it, and you're going back home, Mr. Willie, and you're not going to want to have sex with Willie no more for at least for a day or two because you're thinking about him.
Let's unpack Mr. Willie. Who is Mr. Willie?
Okay, here's Mr. Willie. Mr. Willie is everywhere in the U.S., every city, every state, every continent of the world. Here's what Mr. Willie is. Mr. Willie is an old guy or a person that you deal with nobody knows about but you. And when he give you gifts for your kids, you're like, oh, Mr. Willie gave me this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, who's fucking Mr. Willie? He's just an old guy that
an old trick.
Yeah, he's somebody who he can always get. He's like Cuddy off Dead Presidents. That's what he is.
Shit out of it.
Huh?
Cuddy said, "Don't you ever bite the hand that feeds you."
Yeah, he's Cuddy. If you want a visual representation of what who Mr. Willie is, he's basically Cuddy off Dead Presidents. That's all he is. That's all he is. And everybody has a Mr. Willie in their life. Don't let them fool you, fellas.
Wait, are you saying that every woman has an older gentleman in their life?
Absolutely, every woman has an old. Every woman has.
I'm not standing beside you on that.
Sorry, that's bullshit. Let me tell you something. Whether they call him Mr. Willie or what, he don't have to be an older guy, but everybody has a Mr. Willie in their life. Everybody has somebody. Everybody
has somebody that the mate doesn't know about. Are you saying that?
Absolutely. Everybody has somebody that their mate doesn't know about, and that person has a special place in their life that they're always going to be there. Always. I don't give a fuck they're always going to be there. They're always going to be there. There's nothing you can do.
Got a lot of female bullshit. Not true. Sean.
No.
Disagreeing. Nope, Sean, you're wrong. People don't know about that.
You know why? Because they're sitting here watching the show with their husband or their boyfriend, and he's sitting there looking at them. He's sitting there looking at that. But I'm here to tell you. And listen, I don't speak in absolutes. Again, these are just opinionated facts that I've lived my life. I've been around this earth for 40 some odd years, and I shudder the thought that there's no. I would say at least 95.9% of the women, or just men in general, have somebody that the significant other doesn't know about. I honestly believe that. So I doesn't agree. Okay.
No. Actually, I do agree. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with I don't agree that they have an older guy, but I think that most women have a gentleman in their life that they have not discussed with their husband. Right. So their husband has no idea that this guy ever existed, no matter how tight that person was before. And a lot of times that person is at homecoming, right? That's why you are allowed to go to homecoming by yourself with your girls, because the only person that the husband knows about is the boyfriend that's now married with the 3 kids, and him and his wife come. But they don't know about the guy from the 9th floor of the dorm that not a lot of people know about, right? So I do agree with that part, that it's a guy, it's going to be somebody that you didn't disclose to your husband. And, it's like, oh yeah, that's my guy. Might not talk to him every day. Might not even talk to him every year. Might not talk to him but twice in 5 years. But some kind of way, y'all always seem to link back up. I do believe that. I'll take my lumps on that one. I believe that.
And that, my friend, is Mr. Willie. That is Mr. Willie. Because you, like I said, everybody has a fan club, right? Everybody has a fan club. And it's all about how big your fan club is in terms of who you with. But there's always that one person, male or female, that always has a special place in your life, your heart, whatever you want to call it. They always want to be there. They always want to be there. And typically that person is somebody most likely you met later in life, like most likely college. A college sweetheart or a college significant other or a college hookup. Whatever.
Just say it. Yeah, hookup.
A college hookup is always remains solid because they came to you with no other thing than just being friendship, and you guys just happen to hook up. And it always remained cool. You know what I'm saying? It always remained cool. Let me tell you this. If you're ever in a relationship with anybody and the relationship ends amicably, I hope I'm saying that right. If it ends amicably, you always have a way back in. The road always leads. You always have a road back in. If it ends ugly, okay, shit happens. But if it ends smooth, bruh, you always have a Primrose path back to her. Always. Dude, it never fucking fails. And let me tell you something. When she posts that shit on social media, like think it wasn't as I seem. That's when you activate inbox mode. Say, how you doing? Because all she's telling you that things didn't work out with old boy. Things ain't out. This is the key word here. Things ain't as always what I thought it was. And you go back and like, man, how you been? Just how you been? Just like that. Like, oh, I think, bro, that's all you need right there, bro. You don't need to say nothing else about what you mean, but man, don't say nothing about that message. Just say, hey man, how you been? What's been going on with you? And they gonna say, what? Where you been? Bro, you in there, man, because you in amicably. You gave no shit to them. You gave no problems to them, and that's what you do. This week right here, gentlemen, do not go into her inbox and say, "What's up? Are you coming to homecoming?" Don't do that. That's some sucker shit. You come in through the front door like everybody else, bro. Go to the side and say, man, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, never go through the front door. Fuck homecoming. Just in life, right? If you like a woman, woman, listen to what I'm telling you right here. Never go through the front door. They always see you coming. Come to the side door. Come through the back door. As no one ever uses the side door. No one ever uses the back door. So if you want to say something that no one else says, bro, just be genuine. Be different, and you always get a little further with that. You know what I'm saying?
So give them something to say. What would they say, Sean? You preaching?
Oh, simply whatever. For example, if they like something you posted up, right? If they like something you posted up, well, let me back up. Let me say something. Something was brought to my attention earlier today. This week. I have to say this, right? That's why I was a little ornery this morning. It's often misconception about social media, right? When you get on social media and people post things on social media, there's a little button there. It's a like button. It's a like button. To that button, that people take that button as meaning more than what it is. It's just a like button. So if you post something up there, I have the right to like it. I'm just liking it. I'm not saying I love you. I'm not saying anything about holy matrimony. I'm just saying I like what you posted up there. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But if I go into your inbox, that's where you can tell my wife on me. I'm going to leave it at that.
So, wait a minute, bro. We got to go back because we got a plethora of people saying that they confused about Mr. Willie. I don't get the confusion. So, Mr. Willie, you could be married, in a relationship, or single. Basically, what we're saying, Mr. Willie, and take the name Will, Willie, whatever you want to call it, it's a guy that you have a relationship with that you don't disclose to somebody whoever you're dealing with, whether you're married, in a relationship, or single. So
and only one of her friends know about him.
Right. Not a lot of people know about him, but you maintain a relationship with a person that you keep secret from anyone else that you deal with. So when you meet somebody and y'all meeting and you're dating and you're getting engaged and you're getting married, you might tell them, oh yeah, I used to date Chris and then I dated Sean and I dated so-and-so and me and so-and-so had a rough relationship and me and so-and-so were dating, but it just didn't work out. But you leave this one guy out. That's Mr. Willie. You never mention that guy's name because you never mention his name because you're gonna always maintain that relationship.
Mm-hmm. And like I said,
I don't get the confusion. Like I don't get it. It's pretty simple.
And he can always generate stimulating conversation with you at any time, especially when things are not going well in your current relationship. And here's the thing, Mr. Willie doesn't always come for sex. He's just there. You know what I'm saying? You guys may not reach out, see each other all the time, but when you guys reach out and talk to each other, it's just like old times. And you're thinking about Mr. Willie quite often. You know, he's just a guy he has a propensity to make you feel a certain kind of way.
Come and go.
Exactly. And after whatever y'all guys do, he fades back until it's time for Mr. Willie to resurface again. But there's always a Mr. Willie out there. He's not in your phone. He's not nowhere near anybody can find him, but he's there. Mr. Willie, I'm telling you, Mr. Willie is always there. And he's going to be at Homecoming this week, hiding in the shadows. He's going to be there. Mr. Willie will be there this weekend. And he hides in plain sight. That's the thing about Mr. Willie. He always hides in plain sight, and only 2 people know about him. Probably you and your closest girlfriend. That's all. That's the only thing I know about Mr. Willie.
I agree with you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I've known a couple of Mr. Willies in the past. I've known quite a few Mr. Willies in the past, bro. And they're still around to this day. And they're quite dangerous. Mr. Willie is quite fucking dangerous. And he's going to be out there this weekend, cologned up.
Bro. I agree with you, man.
Thank you, bro.
So run through your other list. The second list. I'm not going to interrupt you.
No, I want to hear what you have to say when I run through these, though. So here's another opinionated facts list here. 7 signs that you. Oh, wow. 7 signs that you flirt too much. Okay. 7 signs that you flirt too much. You want to hear that one?
Yes, sir.
You guys want to hear that? Okay. Here's number. Here we go. 7 signs that you flirt too much. Number 7. Teasing. Someone So as you go through this weekend, whatever, they may not take you serious because they think you're teasing with them when you're flirting. When you're flirting, they think you may be teasing, so they don't take you as serious as you would like them to take you.
Right.
Number 6, you look too available.
Always free.
Yo, you just to them you look like like Sai. Like, right, no disrespect. Like Sai got his shit together or whatever. And if Sai happened to flirt with anybody, like, oh shit, I ain't gonna take Sai too serious because Sai's, he has to have somebody. Look at Sai, he's attorney, he got his job. They're not gonna take Sai serious if Sai flirts with them because they think he's too available. Like, come on, Sai, you got somebody. You know what I'm saying? So a guy like Sai, they will not take serious because they say Sai he looks too available. Okay. Like he's a fraud, like he's flirting. You know what I'm saying? Number 5 is winking. If you wink at somebody, that is an art because they say if you wink at somebody, it can come out across as creepy. Gentlemen, learn how to wink, bro.
I can't still wink it. Is that still a thing?
Hey man, I seen some people with the double wink type shit with the bad eye thing, whatever. Just hold one down and just let the shit go, and she know you winking at her, bro. Just hold that motherfucker down and let it go. That's a wink, okay? But if you got that double shit like that, just hold that motherfucker down and just let it go. She know you winking at her, okay? So winking, it come across. It could be a little creepy if you don't know how to do it. Gentlemen, you got 6 days to practice this in your mirror. So practice your winking, okay? Number 4 is stop talking. If people stop talking to you, you flirt too much.
Oh, definitely.
Because they think you just always all over the place, and people stop talking to you. Like, okay, you flirt too much, bro. You all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's number 4. Number 3 is you're too touchy-feely.
Annoying, right?
You know the guy that always like, girl, give me a hug. You remember that motherfucker? We everybody know him. Yeah, girl, give me a hug. I ain't seen you forever, and everybody give him a hug and shit. That motherfucker's too touchy-feely. Number 2 is monkey see, monkey do. Okay, well, fuck it then. Okay.
What you mean? Monkey see, monkey do.
The truth is, you say you kind of straight. It's not a reasonable thing. You're just kind of doing what other people do and all that shit like that. It's a monkey see, monkey do type thing. You're just doing it because other people out there doing it. You know what I'm saying? And number 1, they say you excessively, you giggle too much. You laugh at all her fucking jokes.
Yeah, a lot of LOLs.
A lot of LOLs. Yeah. So when you see her this weekend and she starts joking and shit, and you over there slapping your knee, you ain't getting none, bro. Just be like, just hold tight.
Get that hug and get on out of there.
Get the hug, set it up and move on, bro. Hug her, tell her what time, and move the fuck on. Just let it go, bro. Just set your shit up and move the fuck on. Just hope that you get that page. That's all you got to do. Just chill the fuck out and just set it up and move on way. That's all you got to do. Don't do too much. Just chill out and just let it be, bro. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Just be cool with it and rock with it like that. Okay? So that's all you have to do. That was number one. That's it. That's the list.
So those will be your list. Your homecoming hookup list. Your tips.
Those are my tips, bro. Number one is, man, just remain calm, bro. Just be cool and just chill, bro. Just chill. Just chill. It's gonna come to you, man. It's gonna come to you. Just remain cool.
Now the women, they have turned savage on your list, particularly Mr. Willie. Now you must have touched the nerve on Mr. Willie.
That's how true it is.
Women are angry as hell about Mr. Willie.
Mr. Willie.
Nobody want to talk about anybody falling off, but they have turned savage on your list, particularly Mr. Willie.
Mr. Willie is there, bro.
Yo, I gotta.
Let me tell you something. I play golf with guys all the time. I have frat brothers. I have these chat lists.
Right.
These chat lists that I talk to frat brothers and things of that nature. You'll be amazed how many Willies there are in this world.
Oh yeah, I know.
You'll be fucking amazed.
For sure.
And I'm here to tell you. And people get confused when I say Mr. Willie, it's all about having sex and all that. Nah, I ain't say that. I didn't say that. Like how you say all the time that the propensity is there to have sex with Mr. Willie, but that's not why he's calling you. That's not why you guys hook up or whatever. He can if he wanted to. And that's why he's so powerful.
People are angry about Mr. Willie. I think you should have changed the name. I think if the name was different, then you should call him Derek or somebody.
No, Mr. Willie.
I think call him Derek or somebody.
I can call him Cuddy if you want me to.
No, I think people are angry about.
Well, tell me some of the things they're saying about. Tell me some of the things they're saying about Mr. Willie.
Oh, they want to just move on past it. Oh, what is this? What are these lists? And these are lists that Sean did not make up. These are lists that are out there.
These out there lists.
Just lists. Like nobody made it up, but people are angry about this whole Mr. Willie thing. I mean, it just seems like you might have just touched the nerve. I don't want anybody to flip the Podcases table over at Homecoming.
It's a difference between being angry and being untrue, though.
Hey,
it's quite a big.
Hey,
it's a big difference.
I'm just saying, people. These savage comments are the ones I expected on the poll question of who fell off and who didn't fall off. We didn't get those answers. We didn't get any answers.
Okay,
a lot of people walked.
What were you expecting? What were you expecting? Something people to say on a fall off poll. Just real briefly. What were some of the things you were expecting?
Yeah, he fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing like it was when we were in school. A couple. Some best way I can say there's some stuff some Shaw type stuff.
I get you. I get you. And see, this is a real thing. Homecoming hookups is a real thing, and a lot of people don't want to admit that. But there's a lot of people that hook up at homecoming, and right. All we were trying to do is give you just an idea. Just the rules or whatever, kind of like to how to flow with it and remain cool and keep your husband at home happy, cool. Like ain't no problem.
Oh, they okay. Now there was a valid point. People say you're talking about Cootie Cat and Winky. They question your age, bro. They want to know. Like,
hey man, Cootie Cat.
The people want to know.
So let me ask you, do they know what Cootie Cat is? I can explain if they don't know what Cootie Cat is.
People do.
So we have sponsors, so I have to say Cootie Cat.
Bro,
I have to watch what I say because people, I've been hearing some things about some of the words I've been using or whatever. I have a swear jar here that I have to start putting money into, so I don't think Cootie Cat makes the swear jar list. So everyone know what Cootie Cat is. Okay, everyone know what Cootie Cat is.
Let me tell you what. It should be a whole vibe. Mr. Willie, Cootie Cat, waterbed. Are cats still buying waterbeds or anything?
No, bro, I haven't seen a waterbed.
Remember waterbeds?
I remember waterbeds, dog. I remember waterbeds.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember waterbeds. Yo, man, you have
it's
sex in
Homecoming 2021.
hey man, you have sex in a waterbed, she will float away from your ass. One pump, her ass across the, she's on the other side of the bed. You have sex in a waterbed, Jack.
Wait. Oh, I gotta stop you in your tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Now people are saying, do people really hook up at homecoming? Talking about their surprise.
Come on, man. Their husbands are watching the show with them, and that's why they're saying that. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I'll let you have that one, Si.
I'm not touching it.
Okay, so we leave it at that. Well, it's up
touching
for debate if people actually hook up on homecoming. It's some shit I've heard. It's a rumor I heard. So I don't know if it's true or not. So, people may partake in hookup. I don't know. That's up for you to ask. I don't know if people hook. I thought people come back home and watch the football game and eat hot dogs. That's what I thought. But somebody said, hey, listen, there's something called homecoming hookup. I'm like, what do you mean? And they told me what that meant. So it means a plethora of cootie cat will be delivered amongst.
Just by the sheer number of people watching, people know it's homecoming hookup.
They know it's homecoming hookup. They're nasty.
Nobody wants to admit it.
They're so nasty. There's so many freaky people on this. Let me tell you something. There's a number of people on this thing, and all of them are nasty.
Okay.
They're doing some of the most grotesque stuff ever. But go ahead.
Yo.
No, it's all good. I've heard that people hook up for homecoming. Like myself, hey man, I go for the tailgating and smoke cigars, bro. That's me, bro. It's all good, man. I'm good. I'm just here relaying the facts that people ask me to talk about.
Right.
And I'm just, and that's all the podcasts are doing. We're innocent in this whole deal. We're just telling you what people have told us.
All we wanted to do was bring stuff to light.
Say it again, right? Si.
We just want to bring it to light.
Couldn't say it better myself. All we do is talk about what we hear. And if you don't partake in weekend distribution of cootie cat, that's fine. That's fine. If you don't distribute cootie cat on the weekend, that's fine. It's fine. If you happen to do deliver cootie cat on the weekend, that's even better. But all I'm saying, if you do deliver cootie cat on the weekend, there's some things you need to do before you deliver that cootie cat. Okay, weekend cootie cat is great to do that. It's not a bad thing. Okay, no one knows you. Just go back home.
Bro,
and act like
we put out our list. We let people know what was what. Before we go, we got a listener spotlight. We got a listener spotlight tonight. Wait. No, we want to ask him because he's Shaw alum as well. He's not regularly on the podcasts. When he gets on, I'm going to ask him, does he know if people hook up at homecoming? We just like to see if we're crazy or somebody else knows this. Let's bring our listener spotlight on. Here he is right here. This is Mr. Scuds, aka Mr. Delton McCreary. Everybody knows D.
What's up, D? How you doing, brother?
Hey, what up, y'all? What
hey,
up?
man, bro, caught you off guard or something?
Look,
y'all didn't catch me off guard, man.
We brought you on. We're gonna talk about the listener spotlight, talk about some things you're doing, but we want to ask you, as somebody who went to Shaw from what 94 to 98, 99.
Was you about to say 2000 something?
I was.
You about to say 98? I thought you were about to say 98 years.
Yeah, 90. 98, 93, 98.
Now you Shaw through and through. You my guy. You from Detroit. You from the D, Mumford.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, do you 100%. Know? Let me ask you about homecoming hookups. Have you ever? I'm not asking. Have you ever been a part of one? Have you ever been privy, being a member of the Shaw University baseball team from 1994 to 98? Have you been privy to people who were parts of homecoming hookups? So you have a plethora of friends, male and female. Is this a thing, or are we making this up? Answer carefully, because a lot of people on here ready to bash you.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Okay, well then, if it's yes or no, then what's the question again?
Oh my God.
Are you privy?
I've heard about it.
You've heard about it.
I've heard.
Do you think it's prevalent at Shaw University?
Salute
Probably.
to you, Mr.
Okay, well, let's put it this. There's probably some homecoming hookups. There are probably some that will admit to a homecoming hookup because now they may be together.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
They met at homecoming, or not met at homecoming, but they hooked up at homecoming and end up being together. So they probably would admit to it, which would mean that it's a fact.
I'll leave that as that. Thank you so much for validating the opinionated facts of the podcases. Thank you, Mr. Delton. Appreciate that. Carry on.
Thank you, D.
So, have you ever heard of something called a person called Mr. Willie?
Okay, so listen to y'all talk about that. I had a totally different definition of Mr. Willie.
Give us your definition.
But he does exist in some connotation, right? He does exist some kind of way, right?
The way I understood it, the way you were saying it was Mr. Willie was your man at home, basically.
But he is there.
He's your man at home, so you don't bring him no matter what, no matter how old he is or not. It's not about how old he is. It's just that's your husband. He didn't go to Shaw. He's not welcome to come to homecoming because you want to come hang out at homecoming and leave your man or woman at the crib.
Or you in other words, you're ashamed of that person.
Not ashamed. I wouldn't say ashamed. Just he's not. He didn't come. He didn't go to Shaw. Like why would you come? Because that means I got to entertain you while you here, whereas opposed to I just come and have fun.
Okay, I understand.
With my college friends. So
I understand. All right,
that's the way I look at it.
All right, that's bullshit, but I'll let you have it. But go ahead, Si.
No, I wouldn't say it.
Come on, Delton. We'll talk after the show. We'll talk after the show.
Real talk. Like most people don't bring their spouse to homecoming because their spouse didn't go to the school, so they don't want to entertain them. Some people.
That's the only reason they wouldn't bring them. To
That's
that ain't the only reason. I ain't saying that.
Give me one other reason then. Give me one other reason.
Because they're ashamed of them.
Thank you. That's all I was trying to say. Why?
No, but you said that's the only reason. I just said it's not the only reason. But when y'all said Mr. Willie, I immediately thought of your man at home. That's what I thought. It didn't have it was nothing more than that. That's your man at home that you're not bringing to homecoming.
That's great. But the 1A answer is what again? Said what's the 1A answer?
That's another reason not to bring him because you're ashamed of him. I use that because that is a reason. That could be a reason why you leave him at home. But most spouses do not come to homecoming with their husband, wife, significant other, whatever.
Because
they did not go to Shaw.
And what's the other reason?
Another reason could be because they ashamed.
Thanks, Delton. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Si, carry on, please. These are facts, bro.
Oh man, so many questions, man.
Thanks, Delton, for joining the cases, bro. We really appreciate your time.
No problem. I thank y'all for having me, man. I want
to
get on every week.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Let me say this, man. We're gonna get to why we here. Okay. But I've got to try and clear my partner's name a little bit. I've got to try and clear his name. And right now, you're my only.
Thanks, Si.
You're my only way to do that. So I just want to ask you a question. So, no, I'm not going there because the chat.
No, you're already there. You're already there. Go ahead.
You know what I'm going to ask you. I know you. I know you well. You know me. We talk weekly. More than weekly.
Daily.
So you know what I'm going to ask you.
I don't know what you're going to ask me.
That's one thing, I hate when I talk to you because you're going to say exactly what you're thinking. So you probably don't know what to ask you. So listen, what I'm going to ask you. Okay, you're saying people don't bring their spouse to homecoming because you didn't go to Shaw. I got that. So, and you respecting, not asking you to act out of character and not saying respecting your marriage because your wife Brandy is my homegirl. I actually hooked y'all up in the gym. Remember I did that?
So why you never hooked me up with nobody, Si?
Huh?
Why you hook me up with nobody?
Let's move forward.
Move forward because that's not true. But go ahead.
So last week I was not his best friend. This week I don't get hooked up with nobody. Okay, but go ahead.
I'm gonna hook you up with somebody at homecoming.
Thank you, Si.
No problem.
Go ahead with the question.
I'll be married to him?
I don't know. Okay. But if so, I want to get a speech.
Go ahead.
So,
I'm sorry.
What basically what we're asking is saying, and we're not just saying females. Maybe that's what we messed up by just saying females.
No, we're saying
if there's a person that is in somebody's life who they may be dealing with, who people don't know, and they have a bond. Do you think that's outside the realm of possibility, or is that is that crazy?
We over here, Dalton.
To what?
We over here.
Period.
Is what out the realm of possibility?
That you have somebody that you've been dealing with for years, for a long time, that maybe you hadn't told your spouse about, or you don't tell the person that you're dating about, or your fiance about. Somebody that's always kind of in your back pocket. I mean, because everybody's acting like we just pulled this out of plain blank air.
I can't. Well, I see a lot of comments. I don't know. No, I don't think people think that. Like that's definitely a possibility that you got somebody that your spouse don't know about.
We would go further and say it's more than a possibility.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
we say it happens.
Everybody don't, but somebody does. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Everybody don't, but somebody does.
Yes.
Right.
So if you knew 10 women out here, if you just knew 10 women, just random women, no names, how many of those 10 women you say would have a Mr. Willie in your life? Just random 10 women. Be honest. We over
women,
here.
I would say 3 out of 10.
Get the fuck out of here, Dalton. You wouldn't say
Dalton got a lot of female friends.
Okay,
man.
I apologize.
He kind of riding with them.
I apologize. We'll talk after the show. But go ahead.
Yeah, let's move on. Hey, if you don't give us our answer, we moving on.
Shit. Yeah, you don't give it answers, we won't. We move on.
Change your answer.
Y'all asked the wrong guy then. Y'all asked the wrong guy.
Change your answer to 8 or we out of here.
Si, say it again, Si. If you don't change 8, we out of here. The show is over.
Change the question, and I'll change my answer to 8.
Oh,
no, okay.
Damn.
Okay.
We should have brought Mr. Willie on.
You kind of agree with what we said. Next week we're gonna have Mr. Willie on behind the screen.
We're gonna bring Mr. Willie back on and go ahead. But go ahead, man.
So no. So man, we brought you on, man. Viewer spotlight. You support the show, man. You my guy. But more than that, we were baseball teammates. Pretty much anybody who's a Shaw from probably 92 to probably now knows who you are. You bring a lot of energy, man. You brought a lot of energy to the baseball team. Well-rounded guy. You and I got really close your senior year, man. After I introduced you to your wife or whatever. So I want to talk to you about like now. A lot of people saying, what are people doing now? And I know by trade, you teach. But you also do something else that's pretty big, man. You are involved in the black softball circuit. And a lot of people would think that you played softball, but you've actually stopped playing and you're up in an administrative role. I mean, I could talk to you, man, and every weekend you're somewhere different. You might be in Ohio, you might be in Georgia, might be in Myrtle Beach, you're somewhere with a tournament. And, you and I had a conversation. You was telling me, man, how big this thing was, man. And I kind of just wanted to let people know. We talked about people being healthy. That's another part of being healthy, maybe joining a softball team. Just kind of let people know what you do with that, man, and what it is.
All right. So basically it is called the Black Softball Circuit. It's a man. Let me see how I got started. It's a bunch of people, a lot men and women, former athletes, a lot of HBCU graduates, some professional athletes that just get together routinely to play softball. We call it a family reunion on the weekend. It's amazing. It's amazing what the circuit is and what it looks like. Like people from the outside that I tell about it, like Chris and all my boys or whatever I talk about, they really can't believe it. On any given weekend, you can have over 1,000 people coming together, traveling to a spot to play softball, to play a kids game, to play a game that a lot of men, and it's mostly men, a lot of men grew up thinking it was a woman's sport. Right. It's just a time to get together and play, and it's recreational. I had an interview the other day, and I made a statement that it's actually it's a recreational sport, but it's very competitive. There's a lot of different divisions. We have a lot of different divisions. We have age different divisions. We got 40 and over. We got 50 and over. We have 60 and over. We got 55 and over. It's just it's all fun. It's something that I believe that everybody, if it's near you, if you hear about it anywhere, you should come to a tournament. I've been telling my boys for years, like, just come to the tournament.
How do you sign up? How does somebody get involved with that?
you can go to Black Softball, BSC Softball.org, maybe find a team. But usually it's word of mouth. If you just get, like, maybe in your hometown, there's a softball community that you go to and get on the team there, and then you find the traveling team. I got involved from playing baseball. A guy that played baseball with me was playing softball, asked me to come play with him. I went and played in Detroit, and then I just got on the traveling team and just started.
How many teams they got? Approximately.
Like, I would say throughout the year for a season, we may register 200, 300 teams.
Oh wow!
Like, so maybe more than that.
So they're pretty much in every city like Atlanta, DC, places like that.
Yeah, it's not like, so the teams are from everywhere, from anywhere from California to Georgia. I mean, Georgia has probably the most teams, but it's teams from Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi. It's teams from everywhere. It's people from even further than that.
The females in the chat are asking, is there a Mr. Willie situation? Are the women bringing their husbands to the softball tournaments?
Some.
Hey, see, let me tell you something, Delton.
I'll say this. No, I'm gonna say this. I'll say
they do it. It's not me. Well,
I'll say this. Again, like I told you, a lot of the people that's on the softball circuit, a lot of them went to HBCUs. A lot of them went to college. A lot of them. So I would say that the softball circuit is a family reunion. It's a lot like homecoming every weekend.
Can I spread my wings and say, is there a lot of hooking up?
From what you heard, right?
From what I've heard, it's some. It's some, but it's also a lot of couples made from the softball circuit.
How do you think? How do you think the cases would do out there?
How do I think? What you mean?
The case, Chris and I. How you think we would fare out on the softball circuit? You think we hook up quite a bit?
Chris played baseball, so he'd be all right.
Right, but I asked you about me and Chris. So
I never seen you play baseball, so I don't know. I don't know how you.
Hey, I've never seen him run. I've never seen him run. Period. So
you
didn't play basketball at Shaw.
You say you never saw me run.
He didn't play flag football at Shaw.
Yeah, it's not.
And side note, Fifth. Delton's flag football team at Shaw was one of the best ones. I picked them off 3 times in one game.
Hey, Si, I gotta give you this. That was one of the best ones I've heard. You've never seen me run. Salute.
I haven't.
That was a good one. You got me. I will shut the fuck up for the rest of the show. Go ahead, Delton.
But when you say fair, like, it is competitive. So I wouldn't invite you.
You played with Nelly, right?
I played against Nelly.
Oh, really?
Nelly, okay.
Yeah.
Any other celebrities out there? Or?
Yeah, there are some, man. It's gonna be tough for me to really, like. He's probably the biggest one that I could think of. I know there was a professional football player dude that had a team years ago. There's some, man. Nelly is probably the biggest name guy that I could think of off the top of my head, and I hope somebody else don't see this and be like, I can't believe he didn't say me. But
let me ask you a question. I may have missed this one, but the teams are they're divided in competitive. Like say for instance, like some guys that just play really pretty well, or you kind of divide it in terms of your skill level, right? Or everyone's on one team.
Yes. So so the division that we have men rec, we have men competitive.
Okay.
We have women rec, we have women competitive, and then everything else is an age division. But you can play kind of where you see fit, unless you get reclassed and all kinds of things like that. But yes, there's competitive and then there's rec.
So you guys pretty much go out every weekend?
No, not every weekend. There's probably at least one tournament a month. At least one tournament a month for BSC.
Hey man,
so what's your duties kind of entail of now on the administrative end?
Basically, at the tournaments that I'm at, I'm the tournament director, which means I am making sure all the fields are on time. I update the brackets so people know like when they play next or who won the game and who they play next and things like that. And then we have a website where we keep a point system. So like the winner of the tournament gets so many points, the second place gets so many points. So we have that. So I have to watch that. I have to put the teams in the tournaments. There's a lot of stuff that, it's a lot. It's a lot behind the scene. It's a lot of behind the scene.
That sounds fun. So let me ask you a question. So when do a season start? Like what month do it start and what month do it ends?
Our season is going to start, which is going to be kind of weird to understand. But our season, our 2022 season is actually going to start the end of October.
Okay, cool. And goes into
a tournament in Delton. It goes into 2022. So our first tournament for 2022 is actually going to be in October of 2021.
Gotcha. And when does it end in 22?
The last tournament of the year was just 2 weeks ago.
Okay. All right.
But we have a big world tournament. We have a big world tournament Labor Day weekend in Columbus, Georgia, which is the big. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that everybody really wants to win. But then we have a last chance tournament along with a co-ed tournament. It's called the last chance tournament that we have.
So we go to every city. Pretty much every city got you kind of look in your city and see if they got something going on, like the BSC softball, correct?
What you said? Every city have what now?
I said you could just check your city wherever you are and see if they got like a BSC.
No, you won't really find the BSC. You would find you could go to bscsoftball.org and look up tournaments.
That's
see
dope,
where's
bro.
a tournament that's gonna be near
That's
you.
Dope.
As far as leagues is concerned, you just kind of know. If you're in the softball community, you just kind of in the softball community. You just know.
Gotcha.
Like there's people. Matter of fact, I met a dude in Columbus, Georgia this past weekend that lived in Columbus, Georgia, has been in Columbus, Georgia all his life. We've been going to Columbus, Georgia since 2008, and he had never heard of the softball circuit. He never knew nothing about it. And we come to his town 4 times a year, but he didn't know nothing about it. But when he got out there, he was like, "Man, this is incredible!" Like, so it's something that's promoted, but you gotta really kind of know what it is.
Doubt.
But it's definitely something that people should come see. Like, it's amazing to see.
Let me tell you this, bro. Number one, thank you for rocking with us on the cases this week. But more importantly, man, thank you for supporting our show, bro. Every week we see how you comment or whatever, and to us that's super big for us, man. And me, Sana, we always talk about who supports our show and things like that, man. But we humbly appreciate that, man. Real talk. So we thank you for even just saying whatever you say on the chats, or whatever, and just watching our joint, man. But that's a salute, man. So that's what I wanted to say real quick, man. But you can come hang out with us any fucking time you want to, man. We do it.
I appreciate that, and I do support y'all. I mean, I try to watch as much as I can. Most times is
we can tell
afterwards. But I will say this to y'all, just on the strength of saying it. The comments, like when I know y'all read them or whatever, that's like people like to hear that their comment has been read.
Absolutely.
So
we appreciate
kind
that.
of pay a little bit more attention to the comments because people want to, you know what I'm saying? And I'll speak, me personally, sometimes I'll be into some really, really good conversations, and I swear I wish I could just like log in right there and just answer what y'all just said.
Hey, wait to season 3. We got something new coming up, man. Season 3, we're gonna bring somebody in. We're gonna bring big people in right off the cuff, right off the chats. And if you're ready for it, we'll bring you right on in to the conversation.
I'm always be ready for that.
So you gotta hang out with us for the
tonight. I was in the back room tonight.
You gotta hang out with us for the rest of this right here. We got a little more left on this one, man. But I sincerely appreciate your input. Appreciate your honesty in terms of what Sai was asking you. Really appreciate that, right, Sai?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Y'all was rocking with us, man.
So Sai, so Delton, you coming to Homecoming this week?
I will be there.
Salute. So Sai, so what are you looking forward to, Delton?
Fellowshipping with my friends that I haven't been around in a while.
That's what's up.
Like Chris said, the tailgate, the yard situation. I thought I was really looking forward to that, but I just don't think it's gonna be like it usually be because of the
mask mandates.
Not the mask. I think the mask is cool, but
the negative test, Mike.
Yeah, the negative test and because you know what I'm saying. And so I really want to put that out there. And if y'all watching, like, let me know if y'all going on the yard because y'all ain't going on the yard. I'm not getting the test. I I won't go in the yard. We can go somewhere else.
So you haven't been vaccinated yet? I've been trying to get busy.
I have, but you gotta have both though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do both. I'm testing to go in the yard. Like
I got you. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
I'll bring my card. I'm gonna have my card with me. I'm cool with that part of it, but I gotta be tested too.
It's a PCR test. I think that's the damn test that take a couple of days, right? Is that
what's a PCR?
LaDon commented it has to be negative test and PCR. LaDon, is that the test that has to be days?
That's an STD test, I think, right?
No, the PCR it's a COVID test. I think it's not a rapid test. I think.
Oh, okay. I thought it was okay.
Is that the one they stick the thing up your nose?
I don't know.
No, that's the one you get an annual physical to stick up.
Yeah, 72 hours. So you need to be starting to get that test now. It says it takes 1 to 2 days. So be getting that test this week.
Right, you got to get it this week. But I mean, I just like I said, if everybody going on the yard, if everybody getting the test, I'm gonna get the test. If everybody not, then I'm good. Homecoming is the people that come.
We looking forward to it, my man. And
we can meet out at Mr. Willie house.
Like I said, the Podcases will be live. Homecoming, we will do a show. Homecoming. So anybody who's in the area, come fucking with the cases, man. It could be a little different than what we do here, but it will be nonetheless the Opinionated-Facts.
Somebody comment in the chat and say who got the negative test results that they passed around.
What kind of test?
I said, who got the negative test results that they passed around? Somebody comment in the chat.
All I'm saying is
if it's a hustle to be had, somebody at Shaw gonna have it. So you best believe somebody gonna be somewhere in Southeast Raleigh with some vaccine cards and some negative test results that you gonna give $10 to $20 to get on the yard.
So the cards that you get, you have the 1 or 2 shots on it. That's not good enough. You have to actually have the one that says you're negative at this point.
Now, it's not even good enough to have the quick test. You got to have the test that takes 1 or 2 days.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Cool. So fuck the yard. So it is what it is, bro. So fuck the yard. So we'll figure something else out. That's just quite fuck all that, man. Don't get me started on that, bro. I mean, come on, man. It's homecoming. Come on, man. Shit.
You gonna get your test, D? I
just told you, man. I'm going with the majority. I'm gonna poll my friends. I'm gonna poll my friends. If my friends say they go get the test, I'm gonna get the test. If everybody not getting the test,
I missed that side. Axelodon, that's the one you said you put this the thing up your nose. Is that the one?
What anybody in the chat, can y'all tell us what the PCR test is? That up your nose or is it regular? And then do what's the security guard? The main guy at Shaw, the head security guy. What was his name?
Proctor.
I didn't get in trouble, so I don't know.
I know you going. I know you going.
If Proctor's still there, we can get on. I can tell you.
Hey, Si, you remember that day we saw him in high speed pursuit behind somebody in that what was that? That Dodge? What was that? A Dodge? What was that?
Do Proctor still work at Shaw?
But here's a question though: what's considered the yard? Like on the corner of the new dorm? Is that
ain't the yard? That ain't the yard. Nope. That's a Raleigh City street.
Oh, here we go. These protesters again. Listen, get your ass vaccinated. Get a test. I'm saying, damn.
Why can't we hang out in front of that house right there across the street?
That's called loitering. That's loitering there. That's a law. You can't do that.
Nobody lives there.
Fifth. Yeah, nobody lives there. I don't know, man. Gentrification. Shit, ain't nothing black over in Southeast Raleigh but Shaw.
Hey. All I'm saying is like this, man.
Civics in the parking lot.
I'm looking forward to being there this week. I will, I'm going to have a ball. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you, Delton. Looking forward to seeing my boy, Si. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Like I said, the cases will be there live. Do our thing. Have some fun. And if there's a hookup to be had, there it is. I'm not there for that. So do not approach my inbox with anything about distributing cootie cat.
What's the situation though? I'm just wondering, just thinking because I hate when institutions and they make these rules, man, and somebody just pull out their ass. because what's the situation like? So is somebody standing there like, yo, let me see your negative test and your vaccine card, and then on top of that, I guess you need to pull out your license as well. So hell, how long is it gonna take to get on the yard? That's more than buying a football ticket.
Well, when you went up there to do the classes, was that the case for you guys for the
No,
dam?
we got to wear a mask.
Okay.
But I think the students have to be fully vaccinated. I guess this is an extra step for homecoming in the yard. But my only thing is that some of the things that they're saying is like, if you want to go to the gospel concert, or you want to go to the comedy, or you want to go to the comedy concert. I mean, those are things that they're doing outside. So it's like, hey, if you want to come give us some money, you better be vaccinated and have a negative test.
Hey,
then
man,
if you're vaccinated and you got a positive test, then there we go. I don't want to get in the whole thing with Fauci. Fifth works of Fauci, so I don't want to get in the whole situation with that about him vaccinating with a positive test. But it's just kind of just a little. It's a lot.
Yeah, if you want to take part in the gospel concert, man, make sure you vaccinate and get your shit up, man.
And or the comedy show.
The comedy show, bro. It is what it is on that, man. We gonna play it by ear.
Any university event, you have to be vaccinated. So the yard ain't really events. I don't know, man. We need some answers, man.
Yeah, we need some answers on that.
Stacey Sewell's thing said to come on the yard.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, the case is going to be there live and unfucking cut.
We might be sitting right there on South Street in the car.
We're gonna be sitting in the car.
I'll get tested to go on. But,
okay, all right.
That's it. Yeah. The tailgate is at Southeast Raleigh, so I don't think that the high schools are requiring that. But the tailgate spots this year are $100, man.
Okay. All right.
Good gracious.
They always been $100.
Have they? Oh, okay.
Hey, so hey, Delton, bro. Again, give is it you said is a website for that?
For BSC?
Somebody's texted me. Yeah, somebody's texted me and asked me about that. Is there a website?
BSC Softball.com.
Okay. Now there's a group as well as on Facebook, right? That people can join.
Yeah, yes, it is a group, but the group that I was talking to you about is a private. It's a private group. It's called Circuit Talk. But that's for people that's on the circuit already.
Gotcha.
For the most part,
understood.
But yeah, you can go to BSC Softball. You can go to the Facebook page BSC Softball, and you can see some stuff on there about it. Also, you'll tell what the upcoming tournaments had and things like that. But if you go to the web page, that's where you'll really see the tournament list, like the list of tournaments where we're gonna be at.
Okay. All right, man. Hey, brother. I sincerely appreciate, like I said before, I sincerely appreciate you coming on and in each and every week, whatever comments you say, we take whatever you say as gold, and we will get better as we move forward, man. I sincerely appreciate that, man. Hey, thank you for your rocking with the cases today, man. I will see you this weekend, man. Thank you so much, brother. Anything that you want to say before we roll out?
No, man. Just I appreciate y'all having me on and keep doing what y'all doing, man. I'll be around.
Thank you, my brother. Hey,
bro,
man,
we'll see you next season, bro.
No doubt.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Si, bro. So, anything you want to say good to the good people before we roll out, bro?
Nah, man. I don't want to get into no COVID discussion. So.
Oh, you was about to talk about COVID, okay? But
nah, just
I know it's a letdown, man. But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do what we do, man. We come there to hang out with our people that we haven't seen in God knows how long and have a good time and just have fun, man. Our platform, our show is about just having fun and it's an entertainment podcast, man. We just have fun, entertainment. Although we do believe everything that come out of my mouth. And whatever, we just have fun with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say good to the good people for wrapping up number 23, dog?
No, man. Appreciate everybody listening, man. Had a good show, man. We'll see you guys live next week. Stay posted so you can see where we'll be. We'll let you know.
So we got a couple of shows left in season 2, man. We're gonna wrap it up for season 2, and season 3 is going to be a huge undertaking for us, man. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be bigger and better than anything we've done for the past 2, and we're looking forward to it, man. We're looking forward to growing, and thanks for everybody who contributed to our growth by by fucking with us on YouTube, by fucking with us on all the places that you listen to our podcast at Apple. We got an email from Apple this past week. It said the last show was the most downloaded show we ever did. So thank you all the good people for listening to our soliloquy every week. We sincerely appreciate that, man. My boy Sai, my partner, my right hand man, my brother. Thank you for everything you've done to make our show the fucking number one spot that it is, my dog.
Hey man, appreciate you, bro.
Hey man. So thank you everybody who listened to episode 23. We're gonna have a live one coming up in a matter of 6 days from Raleigh, North Carolina. The cases will hit the stage live and do a little something for the people that's in attendance. We're gonna at the tailgate. We will be giving away. We're gonna have giveaways to give to everybody who fucks with us, and just come out, say hello, man, and rock with us, have a drink with us, and say have a cup of coffee with us, and just say hello, man. You know what I'm saying? So you go ahead and say what you got to say. I see it in your eyes.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Let's get out of here.
Hey, man. Thank you, man. Hey, have a wonderful Sunday. Have a great week. We'll see you guys in 5 days. Salute, man.
Peace.